My beloved child, have you ever looked at the puzzle of your life and felt confused? You see the scattered pieces, moments of intense joy alongside periods of deep sorrow, fulfilled dreams, and the empty spaces where others vanished. You see the vibrant colors of victory and the gray hues of waiting, and as you try to put it all together, the picture doesn't seem to make sense. You ask yourself, what's the pattern? Where's the logic? Lord, what's your plan for me? Did I miss it somewhere along the way? This search for meaning, for a clear map, has been a constant companion throughout your life. You long for a blueprint of your existence, a script explaining every scene, every person who came and went, every unexpected twist. Without this map, uncertainty and at times frustration try to take root in your heart. Today, I call you close into my creative workshop so you can understand my work from the artist's perspective. What I'm about to show you can transform your life, because the answer to your question isn't in a map you need to find, but in a trust you need to embrace. You're not living a series of accidents. You are at the center of my most intricate and beautiful work of art. The problem is you've been trying to understand the tapestry by looking at the wrong side. You see the knots, the loose threads, the disconnected colors, the apparent chaos of the process. But I, the weaver, see the work from the right side. And I assure you, the design is perfect, the harmony is breathtaking, and the final outcome will justify every stitch, every knot, and every thread. The plan exists, it's real, and it's far more grand and beautiful than your mind can imagine. Before we go on, write this statement of faith in the comments. My life is in the Lord's hands, and I trust His plan. By doing this, you're deliberately turning your eyes from the confused underside of the tapestry to the loving face of the weaver. Now let's continue. I invite you to release your need to understand every detail. True peace doesn't come from knowing the future, but from trusting the one who holds it. And the plan I have for you isn't just about where you're going, but primarily about who you're becoming along the way. My precious child, why does the plan seem so mysterious? Why don't I hand you the complete map? The answer is love. If I showed you the entire path at once with its inevitable valleys and steep mountains, your heart might falter before you even took the first step. My wisdom unfolds one step at a time, giving you the exact light for the stretch you're on today, and the exact grace for the battle you're facing now. I don't hide the plan from you to be enigmatic, but to protect you and to cultivate in you the most precious asset of my kingdom, faith. Faith is the trust that blossoms when you can't see. It's the conviction that honors me more than anything else. It's you holding my hand in the dark and saying, I don't know where we're going, but I know whose hand I'm holding, and that's enough for me. Every moment of uncertainty in your life has been an invitation to deepen your faith. It was an opportunity for you to stop relying on your own understanding and to fully lean into my arms. And every time you did that, even with a trembling heart, you were, in fact, co-writing the plan with me. Your trust was the ink with which I drew the most beautiful outlines of your story. Your surrender was the brush with which I applied the most vibrant colors. The plan isn't something that happens despite you. It happens through you, through your partnership of faith with me. Before we continue this message, write in the comments, I trust the Lord. This isn't just a simple phrase. It's the anthem of your soul, the declaration that aligns your spirit with mine and releases my power to continue weaving your magnificent tapestry. It's your yes to the master artisan. If this message touched your heart and you want to support this mission, click thanks and help spread words of light, encouragement, and inspiration to many lives. Moving on, understand that the plan isn't a straight line. It's an upward spiral. Sometimes it might feel like you're going through the same place, facing the same type of challenge again. Don't despair. You're not walking in circles, you're ascending in a spiral. You're revisiting the same theme, but from a higher level, with more wisdom and strength, to heal a deeper layer and achieve a more complete victory. Each turn on the spiral brings you closer to the center, which is me. My blessed child, what is the central purpose of my plan for your life? Your ultimate destination isn't a place, an achievement, or a status. The ultimate destination of my plan is you. The work of art I'm creating isn't what happens around you. It's what happens within you. God's plan for your life is the woman you become in the process. Every circumstance, every relationship, every challenge has been and is a tool I use to sculpt your soul. That long wait you endured, that was my sandpaper, smoothing your edges of impatience and forging in you the beauty of perseverance. That painful relationship that hurt you deeply, that was my chisel, breaking your heart so it could open to a new and vast capacity to love and forgive. That period of scarcity and uncertainty, that was my furnace, burning away your self-reliance and purifying your trust until it became pure gold. You looked at those situations and saw them as problems, detours, or punishments. I saw them as my most precious tools. I was more interested in your character than in your comfort, because comfort is temporary, but character is eternal. And the character I'm forging in you is that of Christ, a character of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. I, your God, am sending you a special sign. The sign you've been waiting for is in this verse, Romans 8:28, which states, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." This is the master key that unlocks my entire plan. Not some things, but all things, including the ones that hurt, including the ones you didn't understand. All of them work together for your ultimate good, which is to make you more like me. Write in the comments, "I receive this message and I am blessed," and send love and protection to the person you love, declaring that all things are also working for their good. If this message touched your heart, show your support with a thanks and help spread this message of light. Before we go on, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now. By subscribing, you stay connected to the truths that will help you cooperate with my plan. Now let's continue the message. So, stop asking, "What is God doing?" and start asking, "What is God doing in me?" By changing the question, you'll find peace. You'll understand that nothing is in vain. Every piece of the mosaic, even the darkest one, is essential to create the contrast that makes the light shine even more intensely. My beloved child, perhaps your greatest distress regarding my plan is the feeling that you messed it up. You look back and see your mistakes, your poor choices, your detours, and the accuser whispers in your ears, "You missed your chance. You went off the map." God's plan for you was aborted because of your failure. Today I come to shine the light of my truth on this lie. You don't have the power to undo my plan. You might delay it, you might complicate it, but you can't destroy it. That's because my plan for your life doesn't depend on your perfection. It depends on my redemption. I am a master of redemption. I take your mistakes and turn them into miracles. I take your detours and transform them into shortcuts to deeper wisdom. Think of the Japanese art of kintsugi, where broken pottery is repaired with gold. The cracks aren't hidden. They're highlighted, making the piece even more beautiful and valuable than before. Your errors, your broken places when given to me, become the golden threads in your story. They become the source of your greatest compassion, your deepest humility, your most powerful testimony. Where you failed, my grace was more than enough. Your biggest mistake can become the foundation for your greatest service. Your own plans might have fallen apart, but my plan for your life includes even the failures of your plans. I am a God who wastes nothing, especially not your tears of regret. What I ask of you for this redemption to be complete is to free yourself from guilt, and that requires forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing then what you know now. Forgive yourself for being human. Accept my forgiveness, which has already been given to you, and refuse to keep punishing yourself for a debt that's already been paid. In the comments, list the people, including yourself, you'd like to forgive. Picture each one. Send them love and say, "I forgive you and set you free. May peace be with you." Feel the lightness and freedom that forgiveness brings. Repeat this practice daily to strengthen your inner peace and ease anxiety. By doing this, you're applying the gold of my forgiveness to your own cracks. You're agreeing with me that your story isn't defined by your brokenness, but by the beauty of your restoration. There are no what-ifs in my kingdom, no might-have-beens. There's only what is and what I will do with it. And what I will do with the entirety of your story, including your mistakes, will be breathtaking. My precious soul, with the peace that my plan is good, that your purpose is about your growth, and that your mistakes have been redeemed, the question becomes, what is my plan for you today? God's plan isn't just a future destination, it's a way of walking in the present. And my plan for your today is surprisingly simple. I'm not asking you to figure out your entire life's mystery today. I'm not asking you to accomplish some huge task. My plan for you today comes down to one word: presence. I want you to be present. Present for me. Present for the moment. Present for the people around you. Your mind is often elsewhere. It's in the past, dwelling, or in the future, worrying, and you miss out on life, which only happens now. My plan for you today is that you find me in the small, sacred moments of your day. Find me in that first cup of coffee, in the warmth of the sun, in the sound of the rain. Talk to me, not with formal prayers, but with the open heart of a friend. Father, look how beautiful this sky is. Father, help me with this task. Father, thank you for this little moment of peace. My plan for you today is that you be a beacon of my presence for others, that you are truly present when you speak with your spouse, your children, the grocery store cashier, that you listen to them with the ears of your heart, that you see them with eyes of compassion. The greatest gift you can give someone today is your full attention, because by doing so, you're giving them a glimpse of the full attention I have for them. The plan isn't about what you do, but how you do it. You can wash dishes with a heart full of complaints and distraction, or you can wash them with a heart full of gratitude in communion with me. The task is the same, but the experience and spiritual impact are completely different. Don't get weighed down by tomorrow. Tomorrow has its own grace, which isn't available today. My desire for you is that you fully live the grace available for today. And today's grace is for presence, for connection, for small acts of love. If you fulfill the plan for today, the plan for tomorrow will naturally unfold before you. Your obedience in small things qualifies you for big things. Your great future purpose is built on the foundation of 1,000 todays well lived in my presence. My blessed soul, what about the next stage of the plan? What does the future hold for you? As you grow in the art of living in the present with me, my plan for you expands. It moves from a focus on your own development to a focus on your legacy. The next season of your life is about becoming a matriarch of grace. I have prepared you, shaped you, redeemed you, so that now you can be a source for others. Your home will become an oasis of peace. People will feel something different when they enter your house. It will be my presence, which you've learned to nurture. They will come to you, not because you have all the answers, but because they know that in your presence, they will find a non-judgmental heart and a calming peace. Your life will become your ministry. Your experiences, which were once your pain, will become your authority to comfort. Your story, which was once your shame, will become your testimony to set others free. You won't need a title or a platform. Your life will be your message. You will teach more about forgiveness by how you treat those who hurt you than by 1,000 sermons. You will teach more about faith by your calm in the storm than by any book. Share this video with 2 loved ones who need this message of hope and faith. Let's build a chain of love and mutual support together. Leave a comment with a prayer of faith and hope. A simple "Lord, may your plan be fulfilled in us and through us" connects your story to many others. God's plan for your future is for you to become an oak tree of righteousness, planted by me for my glory. A tree whose roots are deep in my word, whose trunk is strong through perseverance, and whose branches extend to offer shade and shelter for weary travelers. Your children and grandchildren will nestle under your shade. They will reap the fruits of your wisdom. Your life will be a reference point of stability and love for your entire lineage. This is your future. Not a future of retirement and irrelevance as the world preaches, but one of maximum influence and eternal meaning. Your greatest contribution isn't in your past. It's ahead of you. And each day you live in my presence brings you closer to the fullness of this glorious calling. My precious soul, how can you align more deeply with this plan today and every day? The key isn't effort, but attunement. It's like tuning a radio. The music is already in the air. You just need to adjust your dial to the right frequency. And my frequency is love, gratitude, and stillness. The first practice for attunement is stillness. Set aside a moment each day, even if it's just 5 minutes, to be in absolute silence. Don't ask for anything, don't think about your problems. Just quiet your mind and heart and become aware of my presence already within you. In this silence, I align your spirit with mine. I give you the peace that is the fertile ground for my guidance. The second practice is listening. My plan unfolds not in a grand announcement, but in gentle promptings, in intuitions, in nudges of the heart. Learn to listen. Throughout your day, pay attention to those little nudges. The urge to call someone, a sudden idea to solve a problem, the feeling you should go one way instead of another. That's me, your guide, giving you directions for the plan's next step. Don't ignore them. Following these quiet prompts keeps you aligned with my will. The third practice is gratitude. Gratitude keeps your heart attuned to my goodness. Instead of focusing on the mosaic pieces you don't understand, start giving thanks for the beauty you already see. Give thanks for lessons learned through pain. Give thanks for small joys. A grateful heart is one that says, Father, I trust you are good, and your design is good, even in the parts I don't grasp. And this attitude of gratitude opens doors for me to show you more and more of my beautiful design. Stillness, listening, and gratitude. These aren't tasks to please me. They are tools I give you so you can enjoy the path, appreciate the beauty of the tapestry we're weaving together, and walk in peace, knowing the master artist has everything under control. My beloved soul, we've reached the end of our time of insight. The initial question was, do you understand the blueprint I have for your life? And the answer we uncovered together is that the blueprint isn't meant to be understood with the mind, but to be trusted with the heart. Together, we've seen that the blueprint is perfect, even in its mystery. That your main purpose is the incredible woman you are becoming. That your mistakes have been redeemed and woven into the artwork. That your today is about presence, and your tomorrow is about legacy. And you've learned to attune yourself to this blueprint through stillness, listening, and gratitude. Now, there's no more room for confusion or fear of being lost. You are exactly where you're meant to be. You haven't lost anything. In fact, you've gained everything you need for the next most glorious stage of your life. From my side, I give you my promise. I, the author of your story, won't leave it with an unfinished ending. I will guide it to its glorious conclusion. I will continue to transform your ashes into beauty, your sorrow into joy, and the final masterpiece your life becomes will be an eternal testament to my grace, my power, and my unfailing love for you. Your part, my daughter, is simply to keep dancing with me to the rhythm of trust. It's letting go of the need for control. It's embracing the mystery. It's living each day with joyful expectation, watching to see what new color I'll add to your canvas. Leave this time together with your heart at peace. The weaver is at the loom. The artist has the brush in hand. The author is writing. And your story, my beloved, is my masterpiece. If this message resonated with you and your situation, write in the comments, I joyfully and faithfully accept the blueprint. Share your experiences in the comments about how this message has shifted your perspective on your own life. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to the channel for more faith-based content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.